So a question that's going to come up a lot between now and the release of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is which starter Pokemon should you choose upon release, and with the announcement of brand new Mega Evolutions, this makes the choice of starter Pokemon a lot more difficult this time out. Almost everyone has had an opportunity to use the Mega Evolution of Blaziken, most likely making it the least popular starter choice this time round, as a lot of people will want to use a Mega Evolution that wasn't used in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. So, today, I'll be breaking down each final evolution of each starter Pokemon, along with their Mega Evolution forms, analysing what I predict their stats to be, and how useful they will be in the main story of the game against each gym, as well as the competitive battling side of things. In the comments below, let me know what starter Pokemon you are going to pick, as well as your favourite Mega Evolution form. Anyway, let's jump straight into this. We're going to begin with Sceptile, the final evolution of Trico, and before receiving its Mega Evolution form, it was a pure grass type Pokemon weak to 5 types, Flying, Poison, Bug, Fire and Ice. It had type advantages against 2 of the 3 early gyms, and had a type advantage against 3 gyms in total, and doesn't fare too well against the Elite Four and Champion. In its regular and Mega Evolved state, it has the ability Overgrow, or the hidden ability Unburden. Both not entirely too useful in the main story of the game, however, Unburden can be particularly useful in competitive battling, enabling you to set up fairly easily. In terms of base statistics, Sceptile is a Pokemon that is used very offensively, with incredible speed as well as great physical and special offenses, making it a particularly threatening Pokemon in the main story of the game, being able to sweep through enemy teams. In a water-based region, Sceptile can be very useful, especially earlier on in the game. Once it receives its Mega Evolution, it gains a brand new type, Dragon. However, it becomes weak to 6 types. It loses its weakness to Fire, however it is now weak to Dragon and Fairy too, and has 4 times weakness to Ice. It also trades its ability for Lightning Rod, an ability that draws in all electric type moves to boost its special attack. You might be asking yourself why this is good for a Pokemon that resists electric type attacks by 4 times, so I'll explain why. Lightning Rod means the Sceptile can fully take advantage of its amazing speed by never getting paralysed by electric type attacks, boosting its special attack in the process. Be warned that Mega Sceptile can still be paralysed however by the attack Glare. Lightning Rod also makes it an absolutely fantastic Pokemon to pair up with water Pokemon in double battles, and seeing as how this is a return to Hoenn, double battles will be sure to feature heavily in its region of origin. Due to its ability, I predict Mega Sceptile will be receiving a heavy increase to its special attack, fitting in with Lightning Rod, increasing its special attack if it gets hit by an electric type attack, as well as small boosts to its speed, physical attack and physical defense, rounding off to make it an absolutely amazing offensive Pokemon. Despite its weaknesses, Mega Sceptile will most likely be a huge threat both in the main story and in competitive battles. In game, I predict it will be the middle of the road choice, and in competitive battles it may be weak to 1 too many types to fare incredibly well, but I think it will still be a fantastic Pokemon to use. Please note, all of these starter Pokemon will be just fine in the main story. That's how they're designed, to help novice players get through the game without struggling. Next up is a Pokemon that probably needs no introduction, as it and its Mega Evolutions are featured in the form of an in-game event in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Blaziken is a very popular Pokemon due to its hidden ability and amazing offenses, being able to set up very efficiently and wipe out teams. It's weak to 4 types, Flying, Ground, Psychic and Water, and its ability is the rather lackluster Blaze. However, if you happen to come across its hidden ability, which is the amazing Speed Boost, which as already mentioned can easily allow it to set up very efficiently, receiving a Speed Boost upon every turn, that would be the preferred option. Blaziken however is perhaps the worst choice when it comes to combating the gyms by itself, only featuring advantages against 2 gyms, and that's only if you evolve it in time for the first gym. However, as you're most likely going to be building a team alongside Blaziken, this isn't too big of a deal, and it can still help in certain situations. It has a fantastic array of both physical and special offensive attacks in its arsenal, and you never have to worry about not being able to pack it with great attacks to take advantage of its offenses. You're very likely familiar with Blaziken's Mega Evolution, and thus needs no introduction. It receives a massive increase to its physical attack alongside with a boost to its speed and special attack, making it a fantastic Pokemon capable of saving your team in dire situations. It also receives the ability Speed Boost upon Mega Evolving, so if you don't have a Blaziken with its hidden ability, there's no need to worry. Overall, if you're just playing the in-game story, I honestly think your best bet is to pick one of the other 2 starter Pokemon, especially if you're interested in their Mega Evolutions, as we've already had a chance of using Blaziken, and it just doesn't square up to the Gyms and Elite Four members as well as the other 2 starter Pokemon. However, competitively, if you're playing a metagame that even allows Blaziken to be used, it is an absolute monster, capable of ripping holes in teams, and I wouldn't discourage you from using it. I just think the freshness of the other 2 Mega Evolutions for starter Pokemon make them a more appealing choice in the main story. Finally, as a fan favourite, the Water and Ground type Swampert, the final evolution of Mudkip. Some interesting pieces of trivia: Swampert has the highest base total of all starter Pokemon, making it statistically the best starter Pokemon out there, as well as the starter Pokemon with the least amount of weaknesses. Only one, however, its one weakness is to a fellow starter Pokemon's type, Grass. Both its regular ability and its hidden ability, Torrent and Damp respectively, aren't really anything to shout about. In fact, they're both quite disappointing. But its focal point is its stats, boasting really impressive all-round stats, and makes for a really good bulky physical attacker capable of taking multiple hits. Its speed makes it a little harder to use in the main story, and there is a plethora of water-type Pokemon to use in Hoenn, as there is so much water compared to landmass, and it might be more suited to competitive battling. But before we write it off for the main story, let's discuss its strengths, as there is plenty more. Swampert boasts an amazing physically minded move pool, and it will likely get even better come Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's release due to the potential return of move tutors. Swampert is also the perfect companion for the first half of the game against the gyms, with its defensive bulk and type advantages making it perfect for the first 4 gyms. Swampert's Mega Evolution gains the ability Swift Swim, doubling its speed in the rain, which is huge as its speed will likely also receive a boost, meaning there's potential of it being able to outspeed its biggest counter, Mega Sceptile, in the rain. On top of that, I also predict Mega Swampert will see a huge increase to its physical attack and defenses, making it an all-round fantastic Pokemon, especially in the rain, being able to sweep through teams and still be able to take hits. It has all the tools it needs in terms of moves too. It only has one weakness and is a very good Pokemon to switch in with having 4 resistances and 1 immunity. Despite its poor speed and lack of really being able to set up in the main story, I still think Swampert is the perfect companion for your adventure for Hoenn, and has its advantages in competitive play too. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to use another water-type Pokemon from the region of Hoenn, as there are plenty, but Mudkip and Swampert are a fantastic companion. Overall, each starter Pokemon has its advantages and disadvantages. Each one is a fantastic Pokemon, and your choice simply depends on what other Pokemon you're going to use. There isn't a definitive Pokemon that's better or worse. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this little comparison between the starter Pokemon and their respective Mega Evolutions. As always, 300 likes would be super appreciated on this video, and I'll try to upload another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire video tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire videos, and I will see you guys hopefully later. Peace out! Normally when Koro leaks, a brand new gameplay trailer is revealed a couple of days later, revealing brand new gameplay for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This month is no different. This gameplay trailer features a lot of new gameplay featuring Rayquaza, the official English names for Groudon and Kyogre's brand new moves and abilities, and the gameplay footage featuring the new Mega Evolutions. I need to stop talking about it. I'm going to let you guys watch the trailer, and then we shall discuss all the news that has been revealed today. Some very exciting stuff has been announced. There hasn't been too much new exciting news revealed in this gameplay trailer. It's all pretty much everything we know in Koro, but that's to be expected. The fact that Primal Groudon's new ability makes his weakness to water just non-existent, and Kyogre's new ability respectively just completely removes the effects of fire type attacks, that's really, I don't know, that's a bold move. That's a really interesting move by Game Freak, and I can't wait to see how it plays out in the actual main story of these games. Primal Groudon, honestly, is just a little bit more strengthened by that, and I really like that. That's a really good move. The gameplay for the Mega Evolutions is really nice. I really like Mega Gallade. It's just a shame its ability isn't as good as it could have been. I can't wait to find out what stat boost it receives and stuff like that. Last but not least, the gameplay for Rayquaza, very interesting. It's a shame that nothing has been announced just yet. It will be soon though, and I can't wait to find out what kind of role Rayquaza plays. This piece of information wasn't confirmed in the trailer, however, it has been confirmed in a press release, and the demo version of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is confirmed to be coming to the West. It is definitely coming to Europe and North America. I will read the press release out aloud, quote for quote. Start your next Hoenn region adventure early with a special demo version of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This demo features gameplay that you won't experience anywhere else. During the course of this adventure, you'll be surprised to encounter familiar Pokemon that can now Mega Evolve. What's more, you can bring this Pokemon into your full Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire game. You can even bring over the reward items that you obtain during your special demo version adventure. Stay tuned for details on how to bring this Pokemon and items into your full game. You can play the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire special demo version as many times as you like. Look for special scenarios that occur if you play every single day. This is really exciting. I speculated yesterday that the West would see the official demo release, and we have not been disappointed. I'm really excited that we'll be able to play the new Pokemon games in our homes before the day of release for the very first time, and that's really exciting. I can't wait to find out more information on this. As soon as I know more, I will make a video discussing it, and once the demos are actually released, I will upload a video playing it for you guys, and I can't wait to do that. So yeah, very exciting news. Finally, a few new gameplay screenshots have been revealed for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but there isn't really too many things new in them screenshots, so you guys can find them yourselves. However, this is going to be about the brand new limited edition Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related Nintendo 3DS that's been officially revealed in Japan, which kind of sucks, but it's of the new Nintendo 3DS variety, the brand new Nintendo 3DS that, I don't know, was announced last week, and the designs themselves are really good, and I really hope they make their way stateside, and I really hope they make their way to Europe, but they've only been confirmed for Japan right now, so I'm sorry. That's pretty much it for this little roundup of today's news. A lot has went on, and that's really exciting. 300 likes would be really appreciated for another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related video, hopefully tonight, definitely tomorrow. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related videos. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I can upload another video tonight. I'll see you guys then or tomorrow. Peace out. It's just 2 weeks away until we receive the official August release of the Japanese entertainment magazine Koro, where we've been promised a ton of brand new Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, most probably Mega Camerupt to Mega Sharpedo. Well, today, I've got a lot of interesting new stuff to show you guys. I've got edited Sugimari artwork that showcases what the shiny forms could look like, just judging by past trends, and also I've got the official confirmation of an announcement at the German entertainment conference Gamescom. So, without any further ado, my name is P-Winall. Let's jump straight into the news. Beginning with today's first official news piece, courtesy of Serubi.net, Shigeki Morimoto will be at Gamescom on August 14, 2014 to sign autographs, and there will be a video message from Pokemon Game Director Junichi Masuda regarding Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now, the contents of this little video message that Junichi Masuda is going to be a part of is currently unknown. If I'm going to go out on a limb, I'm going to say that it could be about a brand new battle mode that's going to be featured in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as we were promised a couple of months back a brand new form of battling to be revealed in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and Shigeki Morimoto being there in person, just, I don't know, It seems like a little bit too much of a coincidence to me. However, the contents of that video is, I don't know, it's unconfirmed and I'm just guessing into thin air right now. I honestly don't know what it could be. I am happy to tell you guys that I do have a friend who's going out to Germany, who's going out to Gamescom, and should be able to record the video message for me and will send it to me and let me upload it and stuff like that. So you guys will definitely be able to see the video message. If I don't get a recording of the video message, I'm sure other websites will anyway, so it's not like I'm doing any special service to you guys. But there'll definitely be footage of that video message that you all will be able to see, so I'm excited to see what will be revealed, and I will keep you updated once Gamescom comes around. Next up, I've got something that I think you guys are going to be really interested in, and while these obviously haven't been officially revealed by Game Freak, they never are pre-release, I thought it'd be really interesting to show you guys what the shiny, primal and mega forms of Pokemon currently revealed to be featured in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire could look like, just judging by past trends. Shiny Mega Evolutions have never received major colour changes, unless their Unmega Evolved state never had any major colour differences from their original form. Mega Gengar and Mega Garchomp both received major overhauls to their colour schemes, for example. So it's safe to say the Mega Evolutions that are being currently revealed will all stay true to their normal forms in terms of their colour schemes. Now, Shiny Primal Kyogre and Shiny Primal Groudon both look pretty striking. Shiny Primal Groudon in particular, but it stays true to its, I don't know, previous shiny form, and it looks great. Like, that's probably what it's going to look like, and it's striking, yes, but I really like how it looks. I like how it's conceptualized and stuff like that. Shiny Mega Sableye and Shiny Mega Metagross both look fantastic. Shiny Mega Metagross in particular, with its gold color scheme and stuff like that, gold and silver, it looks really good, and yeah, I'm really impressed. Shiny Mega Diancie and Shiny Mega Blaziken, well, we saw Shiny Mega Blaziken, it's featured in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, so that's nothing new, but Shiny Mega Diancie looks really nice. It just looks majestic. I really like how it looks, and it'll probably look like that in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, though there probably won't be any legitimate way of obtaining a Shiny Mega Diancie, only through power saves or something like that. Finally, we got Shiny Mega Swampert and Shiny Mega Sceptile, probably the two main Pokemon I'm showcasing to you guys, and they both look exactly what you think they'll look like, just judging by their previous Unmega Evolved shiny forms. Mega Swampert once again looks very striking with its pink and purple colour scheme, but I like how it looks. It's a lot different to its normal colour scheme, and I can't complain about that. And Shiny Mega Sceptile just looks badass. I'm really happy with how it looks, and it'll probably look like that in the upcoming games with its shiny form. So I hope it looks like that. It's obviously unconfirmed, but just judging by past trends, that's what we can say it will look like, and that makes me very happy. So, that's pretty much it for today. 300 likes would be really appreciated for hopefully another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related video later tonight. I'm sorry for falling short on my promises sometimes. Sometimes stuff in real life happens and it either gets me down or I'm busy and stuff like that. I'm sorry for letting you guys down. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related videos. My name is Winall, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys hopefully later tonight or definitely tomorrow. Peace out! Today is the 4th day since the announcement of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and things are moving super quickly with gameplay footage being shown in Japan and Koro scans finally leaking. My name is Winall. Let's jump straight into the speculation and news. So, beginning with what I consider to be the most groundbreaking news of the last 24 hours, Pokemon has officially revealed their first gameplay footage. I use that word really lightly because it was more of just a cutscene. I presume it's the cutscene of Team Magma and Team Aqua awakening Groudon and Kyogre by Super Palace City and stuff like that. It looks amazing graphically. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's got Groudon using Drought, Kyogre using Drizzle. People have been speculating that it could be them about to Mega Evolve, stuff like that. All I'm going to say is the footage looks incredible. So those of you a little bit disappointed, 4 days ago we weren't even aware that these games were in production. We were speculating about it. I, for one, just feel so blessed that these games are coming out. They look amazing, just judging by this 40-second trailer. Alongside the official reveal on Pokemon Get TV and the official Pokemon YouTube channel, the first Koro scans for the month of May have been leaked, and while they don't show anything new, it's simply reiterating stuff we already knew. There is absolutely nothing new or groundbreaking about this. It does promise new news and screenshots will be revealed on June 14th in Koro's June edition, and I cannot wait. The scans will be leaked before then. We have so much to look forward to in the month of June. So while this might be a little bit disappointing to you guys once again, there is nothing new known. I'm just so excited for next month. News is going to pick up so much over these upcoming months, and we're going to learn so much and see so many gameplay pictures. And talking of gameplay pictures, while these pictures that I'm going to show you now are fake and are 4chan, they look so incredible. So, beginning with the first one, you see Brendan standing outside of a cave, and yeah, what can I say about it? It's everything that I want in this game. The graphics are such an improvement. While the shading is a little bit off, it just looks like everything that I want. The water looks amazing, the character model itself looks amazing, and what makes me happy is that the games are going to look even better than the fan art that's being produced. The second picture is May standing outside of Mr. Bryony's house on Route 104, and yeah, it's going to look so much better in the actual game. I literally cannot wait for when the first official gameplay pictures actually get revealed by Game Freak and Nintendo and Pokemon, whatever. Yeah, it just looks amazing. The final picture, little bare bones, but it's still great. Yeah, it's just Brendan once again standing in the ocean, and there's just so much we can speculate on. Like, what is Game Freak going to surprise us with Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver? It all looks amazing. Unfortunately, it's fake from an anonymous user on 4chan. Thank you very much, by the way, if you happen to see this. And yeah, I am just so excited for when the official gameplay pictures get released, because the Groudon and Kyogre cutscene that we saw last night was mind-blowing. The graphics were incredible. So unfortunately, I think that speculation and news is going to start to drizzle out, at least until when Pokemon start releasing some more actual gameplay footage and stuff like that. But I will still try to retain a daily uploading schedule of speculation and news. I'll see what I can do. Thank you so much for the support recently. As always, 250 likes on this video would be so appreciated and motivating. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire speculation and news videos. My name is PD Winall, and now's my time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out!
Hola amigos, soy Spanglish Tech y bienvenidos a su mejor canal de tecnología. En el video de hoy vamos a analizar las mega evoluciones en las nuevas generaciones de Pokémon, las cuales son Pokémon Alpha Zafiro y Pokémon Omega Ruby. Ahorita volvemos.
Spanglish Tech.
Bueno amigos, ya estamos de vuelta en el video de hoy. Vamos a analizar las mejores mega evoluciones o las más creativas sugerencias que tenemos para mega evoluciones en la franquicia que tiene como nombre. ¿Qué es eso de las mega evoluciones? Bueno amigos, una mega evolución es un estado temporal que un Pokémon equipado con su mega piedra correspondiente puede alcanzar. Solo se puede lograr una por combate y es reversible. Siempre acaba al final del combate. La consola Nintendo 3DS es una de las consolas que nos demostró el potencial que Pokémon puede tener si se esmera. Pokémon es uno de los componentes más importantes para la empresa Nintendo. Es por eso que estos fans que tiene la gran Nintendo son muy exigentes con cada entrega de un nuevo título. Algunos fanarts se han creado dando a conocer las mega evoluciones que la séptima generación debe de tener. Este es el top 7 de mega evoluciones posibles en Pokémon Omega Rubí y Alpha Zafiro.
Número 7.
En el séptimo lugar pues tenemos este increíble Pokémon, una de las mega evoluciones que tiene que estar en el juego oficial a mi criterio. Y ya puestos, creo que muchos más Pokémon deberían de tener mega evoluciones. A este increíble Pokémon de tipo acero, Mega Steelix. Este Pokémon permitiría sacar un buen uso de su ataque característico, mordisco, obteniendo un masivo ataque para que al conseguir el tipo de Pokémon y del movimiento se obtenga una modificación de poder conocida como Stab en el metagame, y potenciando su ataque. También recibe la habilidad Mandíbula Fuerte. Este fue Mega Steelix en el puesto número 7.
Número 6.
En el sexto puesto tenemos a este Pokémon que ha estado acompañándonos desde las primeras temporadas de esta gran franquicia, y podemos apreciar la fuerza del tipo fuego. Si Houndoom puede mega evolucionar, su contraparte buena debería tener el derecho a hacer lo mismo. Os adjunto una foto fanmade que me encantaría como mega evolución de Arcanine. Este Pokémon es un Pokémon que tiene una gran habilidad, una extrema rapidez, y no me puedo imaginar lo rápido y feroz que sería si Nintendo y Game Freak se unieran para darle una mega evolución. A continuación te mostraré unas imágenes que creo que te van a gustar. Puesto número 6.
Número 5.
En el puesto número 5 tenemos a otros Pokémon iniciales de la segunda generación. Chikorita, Cyndaquil y Totodile no se pueden quedar atrás con estas mega evoluciones. Tenemos la posibilidad de encontrar nuevamente a esto. Déjenme decirles que estas mega evoluciones tienen menos posibilidades de hacer su presentación en el juego, ya que Pokémon Rubí o Pokémon Zafiro no cuentan con la región de Johto. Al menos esa es la sensación que me da al analizar estas evoluciones o mega evolución, y al ver este espectacular aspecto fanmade que podría hacer de sus mega evoluciones un éxito.
Número 4.
El número 4 se lo ganó conscientemente la mega evolución más creíble, o diciéndolo de otra manera, la más precisa a mi criterio. Este Pokémon pertenece a una de las primeras generaciones de Pokémon. ¿Se recuerdan de aquella especie de gota azul con aletas? Esta sería su mega evolución, una de las más prometedoras y más realistas a los ojos de nosotros, los gamers. Cambiará su aspecto de agua a agua pelea. Esto le dará una gran ventaja al momento de realizar peleas en línea, y te permitirá tener más opciones al momento de luchar contra tus amigos en Japón, Estados Unidos o cualquier otra parte del mundo. Mega Poliwrath es uno de los Pokémon que más estamos esperando, entre otros. Este fue Mega Poliwrath en el puesto número 4.
Número 3.
Y la posición número 3 le pertenece a un Pokémon que no solo se destaca de los otros Pokémon, sino que tiene la capacidad para opacar a otros con su devastador ataque. Mega Metagross es la mega evolución favorita de los artistas virtuales, ya que tiene un espíritu vencedor y es el favorito al momento de crear imágenes hechas por fans, o sea, fanarts. No sé si será porque esta mole que es acero psíquico me ha dado o me ha hecho pasarla muy mal en Pokémon Rubí, pero Metagross es uno de los Pokémon más imponentes de la tercera generación, lo suficiente como para tener mega evolución en la séptima generación y ser uno de los mejores y más queridos Pokémon de estos nuevos remix o secuelas. Mega Metagross, puesto número 3.
Número 2.
Y ya llegamos a los últimos puestos, y en el puesto número 2 tenemos a estos dos legendarios que han sido muy reconocidos por todos los usuarios de los juegos más famosos. En Pokémon Rubí y en Pokémon Zafiro pudimos tener la oportunidad de enfrentarnos a Latios y a Latias. Hasta estos Pokémon tuvieron una aparición estelar en una película de Pokémon. Es bien sabido que si tienes legendarios, deberían de tener una mega evolución. O en el caso de Pokémon Black y Pokémon White, nuevas formas entre comillas. Algunas generaciones de videojuegos ya contaban con mega evoluciones, ya que tenían una forma alternativa y adquirían más poder de una orb o una esfera, como fue el caso de Zekrom y Reshiram. Estos Pokémon que al parecer de muchos fans eran los últimos legendarios de una lista de más de 15 Pokémon legendarios, Megalatios y Megalatias ya habían sido filtrados o liqueados en Pokémon X y Pokémon Y, con algunos sprites en el juego, pero al parecer estos Pokémon no los pudimos obtener ni por eventos especiales ni por ningún anuncio. Pero lo que sí tengo seguro es que en Pokémon Omega Rubí y Alpha Zafiro los podremos obtener en una forma natural. Es por esto que Megalatios y Megalatias se encuentran en el puesto número 2.
Número 1.
Es increíble, amigos. Ya llegamos al primer puesto. Adivinen cuál será, amigos. Adivinen. Una pista. Estos legendarios aparecieron en la tercera generación. Creo que ya tienen una idea, ¿verdad? Así es, amigos. Se trata de Mega Groudon y Mega Kyogre. Estos legendarios serán los primeros en aparecer en una portada de Pokémon con su mega evolución. Sí, amigos. Ya están anunciados y confirmados por la gran N. Tenemos alguna información filtrada, la cual informa que tendremos nuevos tipos y combinaciones. Como siempre, Game Freak poniendo su granito de arena para mejorar esta franquicia y seguir el legado de los juegos más exitosos de las últimas generaciones de sus Mega Groudon y Mega Kyogre serán los mejores legendarios en estas nuevas versiones, amigos. Imagínense, van a tener la oportunidad de ser los iniciales o los Pokémon principales de esta nueva franquicia, de estas nuevas versiones. Estos fueron los legendarios Mega Groudon y Mega Kyogre en el puesto número 1. Y bueno, amigos, con esto te mostramos algunas de las mega evoluciones más esperadas o necesarias en las nuevas versiones de Pokémon. Y la pregunta del día es la siguiente. Así que dime, YouTube, ¿cuál fue tu mega evolución favorita? La mía en particular fue Mega Metagross, pero tú dime, ¿cuál te pareció que era la mejor? Dejen sus respuestas geniales e innovadoras en los comentarios abajo. Como siempre, te dejo videos interesantes en la descripción del video. Si te gustó el video, compártelo con tus amigos y síguenos en las redes sociales, lo apreciaríamos mucho. Recuerda lo más importante de todo, esto no fue todo, un puño saludo y hasta la próxima. Bye.
Y bueno, amigos, este fue el video de la semana. Si te gustó, dale click al botón de me gusta aquí abajo, de verdad lo apreciaría mucho. Y si es la primera vez que miras uno de nuestros videos, si te gustaron, suscríbete. Subimos videos muy frecuentemente, la mayoría de veces los fines de semana. Si apenas subimos un video lo vas a saber. Y si te gustan los videojuegos, no te olvides de pasarte por mi canal de videojuegos llamado
Super Gamer Tech en el video derecho.
Ahí estamos subiendo guías, let's plays y muchas cosas más. Un puño saludo y nos vemos en el próximo video. Recuerden, amigos, esto no fue todo. Bye.
Amigos, bienvenidos al trailer exclusivo de la Nintendo de la E3 de este año. En este trailer te voy a traer el trailer de este juego. Espero que lo disfrutes y estate atento en la descripción porque hay muchos trailers exclusivos, así como análisis de otros juegos. Así que empecemos.
Spanglish Tech.
bueno amigos, espero que te haya gustado este tráiler, la verdad, este es un tráiler exclusivo que pusieron en la E3, así como otros juegos como el Zelda para Wii U, Pokémon Wii U, Pokémon Rubí Omega y Alpha Zafiro, el nuevo juego de Halo, también Metal Solid 5, entre muchos otros. Así que estate atento en la descripción porque ahí van a aparecer todos los trailers. Si estás suscrito y si todavía no estás suscrito, le puedes dar al botón de suscribirte para que estos trailers te lleguen directamente a tu bandeja de entrada. Muchas gracias a los más de 7600 suscriptores que tenemos en el canal, estamos muy agradecidos. Más trailers muy pronto, estate atento o vea la descripción de este video. Si te gustó el video, dale me gusta y compártelo con tus amigos para que miren este trailer exclusivo.
Y bueno amigos, este fue el video de la semana. Si te gustó, dale click al botón de me gusta aquí abajo, de verdad lo apreciaría mucho. Y si es la primera vez que miras uno de nuestros videos, si te gustaron, suscríbete. Subimos videos muy frecuentemente, la mayoría de veces los fines de semana. Si apenas subimos un video lo vas a saber. Y si te gustan los videojuegos, no te olvides de pasarte por mi canal de videojuegos llamado
Super Gamer Tech en el video derecho.
Ahí estamos subiendo guías, let's plays y muchas cosas más. Un puño saludo y nos vemos en el próximo video. Recuerden amigos, esto no fue todo. Bye.